Everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. We have a special for you on the 2021 Ford Mustang Mach E GT versus the Tesla Model Y Long Range. Before you get started, please remember to hit the subscribe button, the bell icon will be notified new videos, and really appreciate thumbs up. Thank you very much in advance. Back, folks. Not every day you're gonna have a Mach E and a Model Y. So the GT is the fastest for the Mach E, Mustang Mach E, 0 to 60, 3.5 seconds, and the range is 270 miles. Not apples to apple comparison, just want to point that out in the beginning because the Model Y is the long range one. You get the performance one, it's 3.5 seconds, 0. Okay, folks, we're gonna do a quick comparison. So between the two models in particular, but I'm gonna show you the Mach E first. So you notice that it has a lot of buttons on the Mach E that you don't get in the Model Y. You also have the lumbar support. The seats are a little bit flat, but they're very comfortable. So don't that lead you into saying that seats are not comfortable on the Mach E. Actually, they're very comfortable overall. Very spacious still, even though you lose some of the headroom. Let's do a quick walkthrough. What's the interior like? Well, you got the dual screen on the unit. All right, besides this big one over here, it doesn't seem to come on right now. And the salesperson is gonna go find the key, I guess. Well, the interior is actually pretty nice on the Mach E. I wouldn't say it's over the top or anything like that. Definitely different. I mean, this material, yeah, it's very comfortable and looks good. And GT on the armrest over here. You got storage cubby over here. That's pretty nice. Two cup holders, by the way, over there. And visibility out of A-pillars are not bad. Let's do the sun visor test. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Really nice. Very nice. The material is not over the top, I think, but it's really comfortable and easy to use. And it feels good in your hands, right? That's all I can say, right? Feels like a really modern EV, right? Not a very luxurious one. That's a different statement, I guess. Maybe you're gonna come out with Lincoln or something. I don't know. But it's tinted on the top over there in the glass. That's really nice. You got sunglass holders here too. So that's really a nice feature to have, right? I'm not gonna go into detail because I couldn't drive this vehicle, and but just looking at it, you got the nice size glove compartment here. It's not felted. It's okay, you know. To open a door, you just pull this lever over here, then it opens. If you push it, for example, nothing happens. That's why I noticed that. So nothing happens when you push it. You have to pull it to open the door. Maybe more like the Tesla, I guess, in a way, they did that. But I still prefer a regular door handle. You just open, right? Make it more complicated, I guess, right? Yeah, you got places for a bottle of water and some other snacks on the side. Yes, you got the nice Mustang on the horn. You got the different buttons to control the phone. You guys still have the regular amenities you have in a vehicle. So the thing, this car drives like a regular car, and a lot of storage, little cubbies here and there, and yeah, like I mentioned, there's a space over here you could stash, maybe your wallet or something in there as well too. Rear view mirror is pretty good size, and you can see out, so yeah, there's a different color material on the dash over here. You probably notice that. I don't know, it shows that well on the camera here. But if you get this unit to start up, and it seems like it takes a little bit for it to come up, even though I have the key, in particular, you got owner's manual, navigation, Apple CarPlay, then it goes power off. It's not like the Tesla. The Tesla gives you actually an ability to change and listen to music, even as a guest without the key. So that's so nice. Let's take a look at the second row here, right? Same thing. To open the door, you gotta pull on it. So, and the material's pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad or getting the Mach E because the Tesla Model Y is so hard to get. Looking at the second row seat, it does feel a little bit smaller than the Model Y. I have to say that, right? But you know, overall, I mean, the material's not bad, except when you get it dirty. That's the only thing. What happens if you spill drink on the stuff in this? It's gonna be hard to clean compared to the Model Y seats. And I'm gonna talk about the Model Y later, but I just want to show you the Mach E. You know, and inside looks great. You know, everything is not, it's not premium, but it's definitely higher end and very modern. And you know, you got map pockets as well too on both sides, both seats, right? So you got the vents, you got the USB. It looks like one USB plug in particular, if I'm seeing it correctly. And yeah, it's not bad. Even you put the armrest down, you got two cup holders, pretty small cup holders, but I guess it's cup holder still, so that works, right? So if you're in a driver's seat or the front passenger, visibility out of the A-pillars are not bad. So let's take a look at the back. Got the GT badging. You got these nice Mustang sporty lights in the back, but there's a little slant, all right, a little slant on you know, the roof line. You probably noticed it to make it more sporty, I guess. Well, also you notice the, you know, it has this nice privacy thing, right? It covers your material, you know, your back from getting things being disappearing. No spare tire, of course. You got the plug, you know, level 1, level 2 plug. They only give you a level 1 pipe. And the seats do fold down, but the floor is a little bit elevated. So keep that in mind. So you're going to lose some space. You got the fast back that slants back, and also you got the floor that's a little bit raised. So you're going to lose some space on the Mach E. But it looks good and it's sporty. Yes, there's a push button. There's also a grab handle, and you can actually, there's some lights. You can probably turn on those lights. I mean, definitely. So let's take this out a little bit. This is how it looks like in the back window. So very simple, right? And you can put this cover back on. The cover is great in a way. It's very lightweight, and it covers all your stuff. It's something to leave in a trunk or something. You know, you don't want other people to see it, right? So that's the rear hatch of the Mach E GT model. So not going to be different from the other models too much. Yes, you got to press this and grab this handle to open. This one does have lumbar support for the front passenger. So keep that in mind. Yes, these seats look flat, but they're very comfortable. A lot of foam and a lot of cushion, right? Visibility is pretty good overall. There's some contrast to the door in particular. You probably noticed that. The material, it feels really good in the hand, but what happens if it gets really dirty or you spill a drink or something on it, right? That's gonna be a little bit harder to clean, you know, compared to the Model Y, for example, right? You got the Mustang on the door sills as well. So look at the second row over here on this side. You probably notice that, yeah, everything is similar to the one on the left, right? Yeah, but the material is really great on this vehicle, right? And you know, for one, I mean, you could sit 3 in the back without any major problems. But I guess if you're 6 feet or higher, yeah, you may have a little challenge for the headroom. So yeah, and the wheels. Well, what do you think about these 20-inch wheels, right? So to be exact, these are 245 45 R20s Continental tires. You know, I don't think they're staggered, but I actually check it. Here's a Mach E X over here, and yes, so it looks like it's the same. Yeah, same tire, and Continental as well. So nice brake calipers though. They're painted red, by the way. So that's a nice amenity, I guess you could say. And if you walk around this vehicle, you notice the mirror caps are black, but everything else, you know, just falls into place. And one thing to note is the aggressive body lines. You can see this muscular lines that bulges out. The hood, the fenders, got a nice Mustang logo. Not to say that the Ford name doesn't disappear. It's actually on the windshield. If you really look closely, it's really on the windshield on the top over there. So But you know, it's really aggressive. I mean, it's really sporty, and that's the trend for the Mach E. Yes, right now the market price is 70, almost 74K. But I think if you buy a new one, it's probably lower than that price. This one only has 7,000 miles on it, right? So keep that in mind. Um, CarMax is probably the only place you can find it. Well, let's do a quick walkthrough against the Model Y, but unfortunately this is not the performance model, so I can't really 100% compare. But this one has about 13K miles and 66 for the price, 66K that is. And you know, most people are familiar with the Model Y. It's been out there for a little bit while, but not many people are familiar with the Mach E. You can see the Mach E is more like a coupe, how it slopes down. They have the little black roof line that makes it gives a little bit more space for the second row passengers. But if you look just at the body lines, it almost looks like a coupe. You see that fastback look, right? Okay, so if you're looking at the Model Y, for example, besides the storage cubby here, there's some storage also under the other flooring. Seats do fold down, and there's actually a button as well here, but there's nothing covering the interior. So you know, from prying eyes, I guess we would say. So other than that, I mean, it's very comfortable, and you notice the trunk is actually bigger. I mentioned earlier, you know, for the comparison, this is the 20-inch wheels on the Mach E. Okay, for the performance, you get 21-inch, but only for the long range, you're gonna get 19-inch wheels over here in particular. A smaller wheel, I guess, overall. And you can see they both have the front, right? Front trunk, that is. I'm going to show you that later. But when you think about the headlights, I mean, you like the more flat or a little bit more like teardrop type of look, right? So compare it, right? So Model Y 0 to 60 for this long range is 4.8, but 3.5 is actually for the performance. This range is only 330. The long range definitely way better. In, you know, range. You're talking about range wise, right? So the Model Y, you know, is the media information display or infotainment. Yeah, you don't need a key. You can just operate it, and you can listen to music as a guest. So awesome for that, right? And everything is minimalistic. Well, you know, minimal. I guess is a better name. So, but you know, some people like this modern touch, minimalistic, right? So if you like buttons, the Model Y may not be for you because you're gonna miss those buttons. But if you like the Mach E, it's more like a traditional vehicle in a lot of ways, right? So this is the front front of the Mach E, and you notice there's storage, amazingly, right? So yes, you still have the windshield wiper fluid on the right over there, compared to the Model Y, which is more further deeper in. And but you know, you got storage in the front, so you know it also has a little opening, by the way, liquids, you know, you could drain. So that's a nice feature overall. So here's the look of the Model Y. Yeah, windshield wiper fluid more near the top part over there. Like the tow hitch. You got want to probably put a weather tech or some kind of mat over there to cover the stuff. It feels this one's a little bit smaller, but you know, but yeah, you still have a front trunk. So what do you have on the Mach-E? You got park, reverse, neutral. You know, the shifting is just a knob. Two cup holders, storage in the front. Very simplified, but it works, right? Yes, you don't have a grill. You got the Mustang on the grill, which is really a cover. Doesn't need a grill. There's no engine or anything like that in particular. You know, it's an EV. It's a full EV, by the way. It doesn't use any gas at all. Wow, look at this sculpture on the front hood. That's pretty nice. Yes, you still have the Ford right above the windshield over there, besides the camera. Whereas the charging port is actually the front left. You see that over here. That's where you charge the vehicle. Here's the Tesla. The seats, well, the seats are very basic, I guess. Nothing too special. For me, it looks and feels kind of a little bit firm. I actually probably need to sit on a little bit longer to tell you the real feel of it. It has lumbar support. Driver seat's okay. You know, I guess if you sit longer, you get used to it. But if you're a new driver, then you might take some time to get used to it because it feels a little bit more firm. And the bolstering are very, a little bit aggressive. It feels a little bit. But then, then again, it depends on the driver, right? So visibility, A-pillars are nice. You also have the armrest, which is really nice. Nothing too fancy. There's no embroiderment or no special things as long range or performance in particular. Second row is very spacious. I mean, I have to say, the second row is going to be more spacious than the Mach E. So, yeah, and the driving position isn't bad, but it doesn't have a lot of buttons, right? So here's the charging port of the Mach E. Probably knows that. Level 1, level 2. So, yeah, the charge port is in the front, on the front left side, right? Notice that, right? The one that you're going to find on the Model Y is actually the back. The driver's side, the left side, in the back where the tail lamp is. So it just opens up. So that's a quick rundown between the two vehicles. So which one will you choose? Okay, folks. So we're at the end here. I do want to mention, please help me out for thumbs up. If you have a comment to share, please leave it below. And tell me which one will you pick if you had the choice between the two. Mustang, could be the GT, or Model Y with the performance, or it could be a regular Model Y long range and Mustang Mach E, not the GT model, for example, right? Yes, there are differences in price. I would say Tesla definitely has it down for the range. I mean, they have a longer range overall. And it's been out there for a while. The Mustangs and the other vehicles out there are really coming on the scene. So they're going to be more refinement over time. So the Model Y, and it's very famous in my area, I guess, because I'm in California. The Mach E, I don't see that many of them. A lot of dealers are still selling them, but they're selling at the premium. So keep that in mind. Okay, so leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.